The best online arbitrage sourcing software just dropped. It is called Arbitrage Stalker, and it is going to change. It's going to revolutionize the way you are doing storefront stalking. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to show you how to set up your account. But before I tell you everything about this, today and today only, on the date this video release, we are going to have the biggest offer. This is just early access still, all right? But this is going to be the biggest offer that there's ever going to be for the software, all right? So if I were you, I would join today. I would join the early access today. And the reason why is because if you actually go to the home page, and we are going to look at how the tool works in a few, but if you go to the home page, you're going to see that with the launch offer for $39 a month, you can track 25 sellers. Because yes, the way the software works, and we are going to look at it in a few, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. The way the software works, and the reason why it is going to revolutionize your storefront stalking and your sourcing in general, is because it's over. Doing storefront stalking the dumb way is over. You are going to be able to track online arbitrage sellers' storefront and receive notification whenever they add new products to their storefront. All right. So, and the tool is going to help you catch replens as well. I'm going to show you how it works. All right. Pretty much. If you want to see how it works, this is how it works. You can select new product. I'm going to filter down new products. In the meantime, I'm going to go to Discord, show how it looks on Discord. On Discord, it's going to send you notifications like this whenever a new product is discovered. All right. On the web interface, you can actually look at new products right there by selecting the new filter. If you click here, you can select specific sellers that you are stalking, all right? And if I scroll down, if I go to the last page, it's going to be the last product. The feature to sort products from the newest one to the oldest one is going to be added soon. But right now, this is what it is going to look like. This is how you're going to need to do it. If you go to the last page, it's going to be the last product that were found on the seller's storefront that you track, all right? So, if you join it, like the early access offer, the launch offer, it's more of an early access offer, all right? Is going to be for $25, for $29 and 25 sellers. If you join today, and before, I'm going to tell you this before we actually get into the tool. If you join today, all right, let me just show you, all right? So as you can see on the homepage, it's selling 25 sellers for $29 a month. By the way, it is super cheap. It is super cheap. Other software, there's two softwares that are doing the same thing. It's $200 for 40 storefronts with those other software, all right? With this, like $39, you get 25 sellers. You get more than half of what they give you with the launch offer, and you can request more if you want to. Right now, this is the only plan that we have. But if you want a custom plan, contact me, all right? But you are going to get 25 sellers with $39 a month, which is more than it's a little bit over half what the other software proposed, but they do this for $180, $200. So it's so cheap compared to them. And with the launch offer, if you join today, actually, all right, if you join today, here's the price that you're gonna get. All right, what you're gonna get, you're gonna pay $39, but instead of 25 sellers that you can track, instead of 25 storefront, you're gonna be able to track 100 storefront. Okay. I want to insist, nobody is doing this. Nobody is doing this. Nobody is doing this. This is the cheapest that it's ever going to be. And if you get the yearly plan, you're going to save 15%, so $399 per year for 100 storefront. If you join, your price is going to be locked forever, all right? So I would join the early access today if I were you. $39 for the launch offer that we have. $39 for 25 sellers is still a steal, by the way, if you join later. But the best offer ever is going to be right now. Okay, it's going to be 100 sellers, 100 storefronts, $39 a month. You're never going to get a price better than that, all right? So I'm going to show you how the tool works. I'm going to show you how to set it up. But before that, if you do not know me, my name is Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon. And now I have this software that can help you find storefronts, okay? That can help you find, not storefront, that can help you find leads way faster daily with just a few minutes of work every single day, all right? So as I said, you're going to be able to use the web interface if you want to. And the web interface looks super nice. You have everything right there, all the information that you need, and a Keepa graph on the right. And you can also use Discord. You are going to be able to integrate the tool with Discord. So I'm going to show you how to get all this working. All right, so we are logged into a test account. I'm going to show you how to set it up, okay? The first thing that you need to do is set up a Keepa API key. The reason why is because the tool is going to get all the data from Keepa through your Keepa account, all right? So if you want to get it, you go to keepa.com/hashtag !API, okay? Usually when you log into your Keepa, you can just go, everybody, like, for whatever weird reason, some people do not have access, do not have this menu option right here to go to API access. But if you log in yourself, you go straight to this URL, you will be able to get your Keepa API key right there. All right, so this is going to be your Keepa API key right there. Okay, so this is your Keepa API key. You have 5 tokens per minute. It's free with your Keepa API. You do not need to upgrade. It is just free. You have 5 tokens per minute. So every single minute, your Keepa API will recharge 5 tokens. Okay, this is how it works. And as you can see, if you run the tool at scale, it is super expensive. So the reason why I'm able to give you such low price, because I'm actually allowing you to enter your Keepa API key, your own Keepa API key, instead of running on the software Keepa API, because it's free for you. So you can just paste your Keepa API key right there. Here we go. And by the way, this is just going to be for people that are joining right now. The option to add your Keepa API key is just going to be for the launch access, okay? After this, the plans are going to be more expensive because we are going to put them on our own Keepa API key, right? So that's the first thing that you're going to need to do. Once you did that, you are set up, all right? So the next thing that you're going to need to do is start adding storefronts, all right? So of course, do not add any random storefront. Find great storefront. We're going to look at some random products. So we are going to look at Nike Air Force One to see some Air Force One seller and add them. But by the way, you should have a list. If you've been following what I've been telling you forever, you should have a spreadsheet of storefronts, a database of great storefront that you can add to the tool, that you've been sourcing over and over again, that you can add to the tool, right? But let's just assume that we don't have one. We are going to look at arbitrage sellers from this Nike Air Force listing. All right, so let it load a little bit. Let's let AMP load a little bit, and we are going to look at, let's just choose any random seller. So this guy is an FBA sellers. Let's add him. All right, so we are going to need a seller ID. All right, so the seller ID, if you do not know what it is in the URL right there after the, it's going to be the first string of letters that is right there, but you can just get it on seller AMP right there. All right, with the seller ID. So you can just copy this. All right, let's go back to right here to Arbitrage Stalker, click on add a store, paste it, and you click on add. And here we go. It is going to be added. Here we go. So the first seller that we added has been added to the tool. So that's how easy it is to add sellers, to start tracking them. So the thing that you should know is that it's not going to pull product immediately. All right, it's not going to populate products immediately. How the tool works is this way. It's going to do an initial pull. When you add the stuff, it's going to do an initial pull. All right, so it's going to start pulling products. And the next hour, what it's going to do starting from the next hour is keep pulling products from the storefront, keep pulling all the products from the storefront. When the tool is going to find new products that were not found on the first pull or on any subsequent pull, on the next pull, whenever it finds a new product, the product is going to be marked as a new product. Okay, so of course, if you just have one storefront and you just add one storefront and the storefront is not adding new products, it's not going to show you any products returned. So make sure to add multiple storefront, especially if you have the launch offer, you have 100 storefront, take advantage of that, all right? So the thing that it's going to track is new products, but replan product as well. And you may have noticed that in the settings, you have something else, all right? You have the number of hours for out of stock product, all right? So what it is it is tracking product that goes out of stock. But with Amazon how it is, like sometimes with FC transfer products will go in and out of stock. So I would suggest because this is going to help you track replan as well, all right? So I would suggest that you set this up at 72 hours, okay? So what it's going to do is if a product is not seen on a storefront for more than 72 hours, the product is going to be marked out of stock. After a product is marked out of stock, if the product is pulled again on the storefront, it is going to be marked as a replenished product, okay? And so if you go back, let me do this. If you go back right there, okay, and you click on replan product and you start filtering product this way, it is going to and the things were updated. It is going to return all the products that have been marked as replenished, and so it means that it's potential replens. So this is where it actually gets super interesting, right? Now, As you know, you can set up the tool on Discord, so you can get something looking like this whenever a new product is added, whether it's a new product or a replen right there. For example, I track replen, okay? If it's a replen, it's going to be pulled up on your replen channel. If it's a new product, it's going to be pulled on a new product, okay? So the first thing that you should do, by the way, is add the Discord bot, okay? So just by clicking on your email, click on Discord bot, it's going to redirect you to the link to add your bot to your email, okay? Not to your email, but to your Discord server. So of course, what you want to do is create a new Discord server that you're going to use just for this, all right? Just for this. You're going to go, let me go right there. So you're going to create a new Discord server, super easy, okay? Just follow the instructions. So click on add a server right there, okay? Create my own for me and my friends, just name it whatever you want, and you click on create, and this is, you will have a blank server, okay? So once you have, you know what, let me do this as an example. Actually, I'll create a server for you. So arbitrage test server, all right? And so on this server, I will, here we go, so ATS, it is right there. So on this server, the way I usually like to track my storefront is this way. First of all, yeah, first thing, I'm going to add the Discord bot to this tool, and so I'm going to go right there. All right, so arbitrage the server that we just created. I'm going to authorize it. Here we go. And here we go. The bot has been added to the server. Here we go. So the reason why you want to add the bot is because you can do almost everything, and we are going to add function pretty soon, right? But you can do almost everything that you can do on the web interface directly on Discord. So you can do slash, and just do slash, and you'll see everything that you can do. You can add sellers, you can add a seller to a monitor, and we are going to talk about monitors right now, right? You can see a list of your monitors, see a list of the sellers, and switch a seller from a monitor to another monitor. If you have other stuff that you'd like the tool to do on Discord, let me know. We can add this super fast to the Discord bot. So this is why you want to add the Discord bot. Now, as you guys have been able to see, we have things that we call monitor. What are monitor? Monitor are specific groups, sellers that you would basically put sellers in a specific group, right? You would put all of them in a specific group, and on that group, like you will get the notifications from just that group on Discord, right? So let's go and create a monitor. All right, we just have one seller added, but like pretty much what you would do is click on seller, select all the sellers that you want. So right now I just have one seller, okay, because I only added one seller to this tool, and create a monitor. So I'm going to call it monitor 1. All right, so monitor 1. And usually the way I do it is, for example, if I add a whole bunch of sellers that I know are sourcing from Walgreens, okay, and I know this monitor is going to be a monitor that I'm going to source mainly at Walgreens, and I can keep track of what's going on at Walgreens, I would call this Walgreens, okay, Walgreens. And so what I'm going to do, let's assume that right there, it's going to be for Air Force One, okay? Air Force One, so wherever you can source Air Force One, you know that these sellers are probably going to source these websites as well, okay? And so what I would do is pretty much, I would add all the sellers that are on this store, that are on this product, if it's a product that I know super well, and I would create a monitor based on that, all right? So here we go. So what you would do next is you need to set up Discord webhook. I know it sounds complicated, it's super easy, I'm going to show you how to do it, to be able to get the notification on Discord just like this, okay? Just like this, you're gonna get a notification. So usually what I do, so as you may have seen, by the way, you can get notification for the new products, for the replenished products, and for the products that just went out of stock. You can receive notification on different channel for each of those, or on the same channel. The only thing that I would not do is put the out of stock webhook as the same as the new webhook and the replenished webhook, because I do not want to get notifications of the product that went out of stock on the same channel that I get the new products and the replenished product, right? So these two, I would say you could put them together. This one I would not, and this one you're not obligated. I like to see what products my competitors are actually running out of stock of, because I know that this is stuff that if I can find them, maybe it's stuff that they have a hard time actually staying in stock. I don't know. So this is something that I may look at. All right. So how do you set this up on Discord? Super easy. Let's go on Discord. You need to set up webhook. So the way I like to organize it is for every single one of my monitor, I will create a category right there on Discord. So I would call this Air Force One sellers. All right. Here we go. we have our category that is created, and on this category I'm going to create 3 channels. All right, so and I'm going to do this for every single different monitor that I have. So it's going to be new, okay, new Air Force One. All right, that's going to be the first one. Next one, out of stock Air Force One. Here we go. So the name of the webhook and then the name of the category, and then you can just do new out of stock and replan, and replan Air Force One. Replanned. I'm going to call it replanned. Here we go. So now we have our 3 categories where we are going to receive the notification for when our products are actually going to be pushed, like where new products are going to be found, where replanned products are going to be found, and when out of stock products are going to be found on Arbitrage Stalker. We are going to receive our notifications on this specific channel, right? So, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the cog icon right there. So let me go back. Cog icon. Here we go. Edit channel. Then you go on integrations and create webhook. That's it. All right. Then you can name it whatever you want, new, if you want to, or you can just leave the name that is right there, right? And then you just click on copy webhook URL. You paste it right there. All right. Next, you do the same thing for every single channel. So you're going to need to save this. Here we go. You're going to need to save this. All right. Save this. Here we go. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing for out of stock. Here we go. Integration, webhook, create webhook, copy webhook URL, out of stock. Here we go. And for replenished, we're going to do the same thing. Let me just save this. Now it's saved already. Here we go. Let's do the same thing for replanned. Cog icon, integration, webhook, create webhook, boom, copy webhook URL. And for replan, I'm going to paste it here. Here we go. Save this, and that's it. Right now, like starting from now, I will start receiving notification on those three Discord channel, on this Discord server whenever there's new product. What I would highly recommend that you do, especially if you start tracking multiple storefronts, is that you actually mute these, okay? And you just go and check them manually, periodically, like once a day, every single morning. You just mute them. I would highly suggest, because you're going to receive too many notifications. All right, so you just mute them. You click right click on them, mute channel until I turn back on. Mute channel until I turn it back on. I would highly, especially if you track a lot of storefronts. On my main server, I receive too many notifications, so it's better for me to mute everything and then go manually to these. I mean, if you are not tracking a lot of servers, of course, yeah, go ahead and leave it like this, but usually for me it's better to do it this way. So this is how you set up Arbitrage Stalker. In the next couple of days, I'm going to show you some specific strategies on how to find storefront, how to do this. And by the way, this is a great reason for me, and I wanted to say this before we end the video. This is a great reason for me to keep making all of this content for you guys, okay? Because if I make content and you are successful with online arbitrage, I know that eventually you're going to get Arbitrage Stalker and you are going to stay with Arbitrage Stalker. So it's a way for me. I actually enjoy making content. It's actually a way for me to justify making more content and making sure that you guys are actually successful, because I'm actually selling you software, okay? I'm actually selling you software that if you are successful, you're going to keep the software, and I'm going to make more money if you are actually successful. So I actually have an interest to make as many of you guys successful on Amazon. All right, so yeah, hopefully you guys are going to like the tool. So it's a soft launch, it's not a huge launch, but I wanted, for the soft launch, I wanted to make sure that the guys that actually support the channel have the best deal ever, the price locked for it, okay? So yeah, hopefully you're gonna like the tool. And by the way, you guys know I'm always answering comments. I'm always okay. I haven't been as good with comments lately, and I told you guys why, but like I'm always answering on Discord. And by the way, if you need any help with the tool, you can come on Discord, open a ticket, and we'll figure out if you need some help, all that stuff. You can always contact me on Instagram. Instagram was always was showing up there. Always answering DM on Instagram as well. But the easiest way to get an answer from me, by the way, is going to be the Discord server. So open a ticket. If you need any help, open a ticket on the Discord server. This is the tool. It is yours now, okay? So go ahead and make a lot of money with it, and send me those orange bars whenever you do. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for a new video, and tomorrow we go back to we're going to go back to the video series that we had. It's just, you know, a little something on the side because I wanted to launch the tool. And so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.